Welcome back, guys, and in this video, we're going to be diving into an incredible new feature that just recently got added to the RNG TX 8x8. Now, obviously, the RNG TX pack is a really interesting pack of trucks, and if you like this style of vehicles, then you're definitely going to enjoy driving these vehicles around, and I will leave a link in the description box below, both to where you can get your hands on the TX pack as well as the Bridge Builder itself, because they are two separate mods. However, the actual Bridge Builder add-on is only compatible with the RNG TX 8x8. Now, once again, like I said before, we're not really going to be spending too much time on the TX 8x8 itself. Rather, we're going to be focusing on the engineering that went into the Bridge Builder itself, the engineering and development that went into a Bridge Builder. So, let's go ahead and fire this thing up. We'll get it into the garage, and we'll do a quick build. We'll get the Bridge Builder add-on all installed and enabled. And let's do the top engine just so we have it. We'll do the Pro Off-Road mode. We'll do Raised Strong. And we'll do probably the standard tires, actually. Advanced Heavy. And we've already got everything we need there. Snorkel, we'll go ahead and put it on. Now, the bridge frame is what you're going to need to use in order to carry the bridges around. Now, the thing with the bridge is that it actually functions in-game as a trailer, right? So the physical existence of the bridge is as a trailer. The reason why that's significant is because it actually allows you to disconnect the bridge itself, and in theory, you could have as many bridges around the map as you wanted, really, and if you were using it in single player, you could also delete the ones that you didn't need anymore. So let's go ahead and do the bridge frame, and rear bumper wise, we're not going to worry about the rear fenders or anything like that. We're not going to worry about the tow bar. We'll do maybe like antenna and cabin side lighting, default exhaust, M1 wheel, and we'll leave the standard tan body color, nothing crazy, and put beans on the dash. Now, we're going to head to the trailer store. Now, the trailer store is going to be your best friend when you're setting this thing up. The only thing is, you need to make sure that you have a suitable amount of space to get the add-on installed. So let's get this guy turned around just to where he's kind of facing the back of the garage area. And that right there should be just enough. Now, they have the bridge itself in tan right here, and if you go ahead and pick one up, you'll see that it spawns behind the vehicle, right? The reason why it spawns behind the vehicle is because, like I said before, it functions as a trailer. However, if, say for example, we go into trailer cam and we go into our advanced functions, you can use X and Y if you're on an Xbox controller, and left and right trigger to raise and fold the bridge. Now, it does help to use the anchors, obviously, but you don't need them. And one of the most interesting things about this, and Puppy Master actually mentioned this in my stream, and if you're not sure who that is, he's another prominent mod developer, mod creator in the community, and he was talking about the significance of how this is basically a trailer with controlled constraints, which is absolutely incredible. So now that our bridge is packed up, we're going to go ahead and figure out what we actually want to use as a body of water to bridge across. Now, I have already tested the weight capacity of this bridge, and I haven't found anything yet that has made it collapse or made the physics get weird or make it basically break or bend or, you know, launch vehicles into outer space as some things do in SnowRunner sometimes. But really, at the end of the day, this is one of the most interesting add-ons that has been added to a truck to this day. And I really think people should be aware of the significance that this actually brings in terms of mod development. So what we're going to do is we're going to get across this river here, and I'm going to try to bridge that little gap through the deep water. So, ooh, yeah, that was not a good idea. Now, if we imagine that this body of water right here is a lot deeper, or if we imagine that it is one of the icy sections on one of the Phase 4 maps, that will actually give us a lot more of a realistic idea of what your usage for this type of bridge builder would be. So let's back this guy up right here. And you can use this to get over water or ice or snow or mud, whatever it is that you want. And really, at the end of the day, it is designed to make your route through a map not quite as treacherous, you know what I mean? So let's get this guy unfolded and ready to go. And oh, that should stretch perfectly over it. That should work so well. It's a little iffy right now in terms of where it's pointed, but let's turn it just a little bit. Or not. There you go. Whoa. 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 All right. Hold on. Come on. There you go. This can get a little tricky sometimes because of the weight. All right. Now, we're going to go ahead and detach the trailer, drop the bridge off right there. Now, as you can see, we have a functioning bridge that we built, that we put there. And one of the coolest things is that you can actually position multiple bridges, you know, side by side if you have, say, for example, a really, really wide vehicle or something that, you know, maybe needs a little bit of extra space to cross, like, you know, cross a river or cross a creek. Now, what we're going to do next is we're going to put this bridge to the test. And when I say we're going to put this bridge to the test, we're going to bring in something that is really, well, not just one thing that's really heavy, but we're going to kind of go up the scale a little bit. So let's see what we want to bring out. Let's try, ooh, actually, yes, let's try the peat. Now, the peat, I'm not really going to do anything to it, you know, performance-wise, but let's see. If I switch it to afternoon, it's really not going to change the weather conditions at all if I do it on the map. But if I do it here, it will completely change the weather conditions. All right, let's go. Now, I am going to have to do a slight multi-point turn, and that way we'll be a little bit better lined up for this. There we go. And as you can see, the coolest thing about it is that the bridge that we laid does not move around. It doesn't get pushed. It doesn't, you know, it doesn't behave strangely. It's actually really nice. Really, really nice to drive over. It doesn't move or shift at all. And so as you can see, easy does it for a stock Pete. Easy, easy, easy does it for a stock Pete. All right, so we're going to go ahead and stop that guy right there. And we're going to go to something a little bit more wild. So let's now bring out the MT-56. Now, the MT-56 is going to be huge. Absolutely huge. But that's why we've decided to bring it out. So we've got these tires ready to go. Oh my God, the tires on this thing are so huge. Like, when you set this thing up in full off-road spec, I mean, it is ridiculous. It is absolutely ridiculous, and it's basically a ginormous dump truck. Ginormous freaking dump truck. So let's see if this is too wide to make it across that bridge, or if it's just the right width to actually fit. Now, if it's too wide, we might need to lay another bridge, but I don't know. It might end up being just narrow enough to actually fit. It's definitely going to be approaching the limit, though. Come on. Oh, God. Holy moly. Whoa. 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 All right. This is going to be a balancing act for sure. Nope. Oh, my God. We're so close, but it's just that tiniest bit too wide. Just that tiniest bit, tiniest bit too wide. Up. Up. Nope. Oh, it's not, it is not feeling that, is it? It is not feeling that whatsoever. Maybe it would help if I didn't even look at the wheels. I mean, oh! We did it! We did it! It's possible. Is it advised? No. But is it possible? Sure. Absolutely it's possible. Yeah. Freaking absolutely it is possible. Regardless of whether or not it's advised. Now, one of the coolest things about this, like I said before, is that you can lay bridges next to each other, and once again, you can expand your bridge laying capacity. And so we're going to actually bring in another TX 8x8 and set it just probably right down there. Nothing too crazy, nothing too, you know, out of the way or ridiculous. And we're going to grab the bridge layer and a bridge, throw it behind it, which is very easy to do with DevTools. Very, very, very easy to do with DevTools. And let's go ahead and bring this guy up. And I'm going to try and fold it just as much as I need to in order to reposition the weight. But I'm not necessarily going to have to fold it all the way. Because really, I'm just going to place this right next to the other one. Be nice and simple. Now I'm going to position it probably just to the left. Yeah, just to the left of this one. And we'll back this guy up. And get it into position. Whoa! That was a little iffy right there. I'm not so sure that was the best thing to do. All right, back it up. It is a bit top-heavy when you drive with the entire setup pretty much in a odd position. Okay, so let's now go ahead and bring you down. And the only thing is, there we go. We got to get a little bit closer to straightening out. Nope, not what I wanted. There we go. That's what I wanted. Down, down, down. And the nice thing about it is since the raising and lowering of the bridge is controlled by the trigger, you can actually control the speed of it really, really easily. All right, that's going to be probably close enough-ish. I mean, it's actually a lot closer than I thought it was going to be on my first try. So now that we've got those there, I really am curious to see how a dual bridge setup works, especially with a larger, wider truck. So we'll get this guy off the road. We'll switch back into the MT-56, and we'll get you turned around. What an absolute beast of a dump truck, by the way. Whoa! Front wheels off the ground. Okay, that was not the intention, but it's fine. Don't worry about it. It's literally like, A-okay, all good, just fine. Don't worry about it. It's absolutely gonna be fine. All right, fine and dandy. All good. I'm not even gonna slow down for this. Oh, dude! It just sends it. It just goes right over. Even if they're not perfectly lined up, it just goes right over the entire setup. That is so incredibly cool. And the fact that they've been able to do this now with a trailer literally means that the possibilities for controllable trailers in future mods are absolutely endless. Who knows? We might even see crane trailers in the future. That would be absolutely wild. But if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to let me know your thoughts and opinions on it in the comments below. Hit that like button if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys next time.